Welcome back for our weekly talk with the Pacific Coast Business Times. They have new reporting on lessons local businesses have learned during challenging times throughout the pandemic. Executive editor Tony Biasotti joins us live over Zoom. Tony, in her reporting, Brooke Holland in this new article talked with the small business owner who opened a dance apparel boutique in Santa Barbara just last year, and also the owner of a San Luis Obispo toy store that opened in 1987. They both found themselves in the pandemic with the need to reach customers online. How'd they do it?
Right. Our idea was to talk to some of kind of the smallest of small business owners and see what they've been able to learn from the last couple of years. And what we found in both cases, think of approaching the year 2020 as like it's time to start selling things online. But for a lot of businesses, that was the case. The very smallest local brick and mortar shops, if they had any e-commerce presence, it was very small. Both of these business owners, particularly the toy store owner we talked to up in San Luis Obispo, and got like some help setting herself up on Shopify, getting an e-commerce presence. The owner of the store in Santa Barbara that we talked to kind of worked a little more, accomplished basically the same thing. And they found, obviously afloat, but also that was something and that, they can come back to in case of any other service disruption or disaster, because we seem to have come out of the phase of this pandemic where there are a lot of business shutdowns, but there could always be another one, or, fires, floods, earthquakes. There are all kinds of reasons for us around here why people might not be able to physically access your store or business. A plan like that for the future, whereas before it just felt very theoretical.
Yeah, everyone is certainly hoping for smoother sailing as the pandemic gets further away in the rearview mirror here. But this article, the business owners and bankers that Brooke talked to, they advise, as you say, these lessons learned over the last couple of years should be applied to future business practices. Tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, well, one of those, obviously, in case it doesn't just mean that your business burned down or something. The other thing, a banker we talked to at American Riviera Bank in Santa Barbara said that among families and households where the household savings rate has gone up tremendously in the past couple of years, businesses, a lot of her clients have done the same thing, have realized the importance of reserve that they may not have thought of as much in 2019.
Okay, Tony, thank you so much for joining us today. Tony Biasotti, executive editor with the Pacific Coast Business Times. You can read this article, which was reported by Brooke Holland, on their website and in the print edition, and we will also post a link to it on our website and mobile app as well.